Unveiling the hidden language of attraction. To signs she's obsessed, let me reveal something that will completely change your understanding of attraction. There is a silent battle constantly unfolding round as their clash of subtle glances, unconscious body language, and unspoken tests that most men fail without even realizing it. After analyzing thousands of interactions and years of studying behavioral psychology, I've uncovered two undeniable indicators that show when a woman is truly captivated by you, even when it seems terrifyingly subtle. Right now, a woman in your life could be sending you these very signals. She might be a coworker, a friend, or even that woman at the gym. And you're missing these opportunities daily because no one has ever taught you to recognize these secret signs. But that's about to change. Today, I'm giving you the key to unlock the mysteries of attraction. By the end of this, you'll be able to enter any room and instantly know who desires you, not by their words, but by their involuntary actions. Attraction isn't a learned skill. It's deeply wired into our biology. Once you grasp these two signs, you'll perceive every interaction with the clarity of Neo seeing the Matrix. Welcome to Stoic Focus. I'm Michael, and my mission has been to uncover the hidden truths of human attraction, going beyond the superficial advice you find elsewhere to delve into the deep psychological patterns that truly dictate who we desire. What I'm about to share comes from years of research, thousands of real-world tests, and insights from leading behavioral psychologists. This isn't just theory. It's battle-tested knowledge that has helped countless men finally understand the women in their lives. Here's the stark reality. Most men are blind to true attraction. They believe it's about cheesy pickup lines or grand gestures, waiting for obvious signals that rarely appear. Meanwhile, women are communicating their interest through a completely different language, one that most men aren't even aware of. Today, we're changing that. We're moving beyond spoken words and into the realm of expressions, subconscious body language, and evolutionary psychology. The two signs we'll cover are universal, transcending culture, age, and personality. Once you know them, you'll spot them everywhere, in coffee shops, at work, within your social circles. But before we dive in, please do one thing for me. Hit that subscribe button now. Why? Because what you're about to learn is just the tip of the iceberg. Every week on this channel, we explore deeper into the psychology of attraction, confidence, and masculine excellence. If you're serious about mastering these essential skills, you'll want every piece of knowledge we share. Also, drop a comment right now with the word decode, because after this video, that's precisely what you'll be able to do with every interaction you have with women. You'll never perceive female behavior the same way again. Now, let's begin. Sign number 1. The copycat effect. Sign number 1 is so subtle, so perfectly hidden in plain sight, that once you recognize it, you'll be astonished you ever missed it. Let's delve into this psychological phenomenon that has been right in front of you your entire life. The copycat effect. This isn't just imitation. It's a primal, hardwired response rooted in our evolutionary past. When a woman is genuinely attracted to you, her subconscious takes over, causing her to mirror your behavior in ways she's not even consciously aware of. This goes far beyond simply matching your drinking habits or posture. We're talking about a complete synchronization of micro behaviors and vocal patterns. She'll subtly match your speech rhythm and tone, and her breathing rate will unconsciously align with yours. You might even notice blink synchronization, where her eyelids start moving in time with yours, and micro gestures. Watch how she touches her face or hair moments after you do. Picture this. You're sitting across from her in a cozy coffee shop. You lean forward slightly to emphasize a point, and within 3 seconds, she does the same. You absent-mindedly run your hand through your hair, and 5 seconds later, her fingers are twirling a strand of hers. This isn't a coincidence. It's attraction manifesting physically. The science behind this is fascinating. Researchers at the University of California found that couples deeply attracted to each other show up to 72% more mirroring behavior than platonic pairs. Even more compelling, the more attracted the woman is, the faster her mirroring response becomes. Here's how to test this scientifically. The baseline test for the first 5 minutes. Observe your natural posture and mannerisms. Take note of her default state. The controlled shift from minute 5 to 7. Dramatically change your posture. Cross your arms, lean back, wait 10 seconds. The delay reveals attraction. The micro response from minute 7 to 10. Make subtle gestures. Adjust your watch, touch your chin, measure her response time. The golden rule: the more rapid and precise her mirroring, the stronger her attraction. When you observe immediate, exact copying, that's when you know she's fully engaged on a subconscious level. But here's what most dating experts won't tell you: mirroring works both ways. Start consciously, matching her breathing pattern during conversations, and you'll create an instant, visceral connection that bypasses logical resistance. It's like hacking the attraction sequence. Pro tip: watch for delayed mirroring. When she repeats your movements after 30 to 60 seconds, it indicates she's mentally resisting, but physically losing the battle. Remember, mirroring never lies. While words can deceive and social masks can hide true feelings, the body always reveals the truth. Your mission is to become fluent in this silent language of desire. Sign number 2. The forced jealousy trap. This is where most men completely misunderstand female psychology at its deepest level. What appears to be disinterest is actually one of the strongest signs of attraction you'll ever encounter. Let me explain exactly how this works on a neurological level. When a woman begins to develop genuine feelings, her brain does something fascinating. It starts testing your value through manufactured jealousy scenarios. This isn't conscious manipulation. It's millions of years of evolutionary programming kicking in. She literally can't help but do this when she's truly interested. Here's how to spot it in action. The subtle withdrawal: you'll be having a great conversation. Then suddenly, she mentions another woman or sees you talking to someone else. Watch closely. Within 30 seconds, she'll create physical distance, cross her arms, or start giving shorter responses. Most men misinterpret this as rejection and back off immediately. Big mistake. What's actually happening is her primal brain screaming its need to know if you're high value and worth competing for. The probing phase: she drops seemingly innocent comments like, "You just seem close," or "Blondes are more your type." This is where 90% of men fail, either over-explaining or getting defensive. The secret is to remain completely calm and give minimal responses. A slight smile is infinitely more powerful than, "Oh no, we're just friends." The ultimate test: the proximity play. She suddenly starts standing closer to other men when you're around, or mentions being asked out. Her eyes will flick to you within 0.3 seconds of doing this. That's your tell. She's waiting to see your reaction. This is the critical moment where most men either panic and chase or become angry and possessive. Both are attraction killers. The correct response is amused indifference, a slight smirk, maybe even agreeing with her. "Yeah, he seems like a great guy." Show no insecurity. That's when you'll notice something magical. Within minutes, she'll find a reason to re-engage with you, often with increased physical contact. This is the jealousy trap completing its cycle. She needed to confirm your worth. You demonstrated unshakable confidence by not biting, and now her attraction has peaked. The neuroscience behind this is fascinating. When you pass these tests, her brain actually releases more dopamine and oxytocin than it would from direct compliments. You've proven yourself worthy on a biological level. This pattern repeats constantly in dating. The more interested she is, the more tests she creates. Most men misinterpret these as mixed signals when they're actually green lights in disguise. Now that you understand this mechanism, you'll start seeing it everywhere, from the barista who suddenly mentions her boyfriend when you flirt, to the coworker who points out how often you talk to the new hire. They're not rejecting you. They're giving you opportunities to demonstrate value. The key is recognizing the pattern and having the presence of mind not to react. That's how you transform from chasing to being chased. This is Michael from Stoic Focus. If you want to uncover the remaining 7 subconscious attraction triggers women use, subscribe now. The men who understand these principles don't just get lucky. They become the exception. Now that you understand these 2 powerful attraction triggers, here's what I need you to do. First, smash that like button right now. Why? Because the YouTube algorithm is watching, and every like tells the platform, this is the kind of content I want more of. The more engagement this video gets, the more men we can help escape the cycle of guessing and start understanding female psychology on a deep level. Second, subscribe and turn on notifications. What you just learned is just the surface. Next week, I'm dropping an even more explosive video on the 5-second trigger, a psychological hack that makes women instinctively drawn to you upon first meeting. You'll never approach a woman the same way again. But here's what I need from you specifically. I want you to comment one of these 3 things right now, mirroring if you've noticed a woman copying you or movements before. Jealousy test if you've experienced those jealousy withdrawal patterns. Decode if you want me to break down even more attraction signals. Why does this matter? Because your comments create a living case study. We can analyze real-world examples. And I might even feature your story in an upcoming video. Finally, share this video with one friend who needs to see it. Not just because it helps the channel, though it does, but because every man deserves to uncover these psychological truths. Imagine how many relationships could be improved, how much frustration avoided, if more men could actually read these signals correctly. This is Michael from Stoic Focus, signing off. Remember, attraction isn't magic, it's science. And now that you know these 2 signs, you're already ahead of 95% of men out there. But this is just the beginning. Stay tuned because next time, we're going even deeper into the female psyche.